Hello there everyone, it is officially me, AJ Barford here, going to do a big pack opening today for today's live stream of Topps 2025 Series 2 of 4 packs over here, and plus we get a bonus special card of Kerry Carpenter. Are you ready guys? Time to do the pack opening. And starting off strong, we got a Kerry Carpenter card over here. That's exclusive for the pack. Over here, which we'll go display it. And I don't know what this thing is about, so let's go on the side and I'll handle that later. So we'll also go put this over here. And before we actually continue on, let me just go put that like that. And time to get my special gloves on as well. Which today's live stream is going to be fun, you all. And thank you guys for 500 subscribers on YouTube, and also huge shout out to all of my followers, and also thank you for 900 followers as well as on Instagram and all that stuff. And without further ado, let's get the pack opening ready. Okay, so first pack we got, and time to go get it ripped open. This is what you've been waiting for, you all. Hold on. Let me just get this left hand taken out of the glove so that way I can get a better grasp on it. You all. So put it over, I'll put this over here because if I need to use anything with it. So first pack, here we go. Let's go. Oh, why is it so hard to like open up this pack? Oh wait, oh, you gotta do it like this. Oh, all right, that's my secret trick for opening up the pack. First pack, here we go. Let's see what we get. All right, so we got a white sock, and hold it carefully. All right, so we got Jesus. I'll put this over here. All right, we got Jesus Luzardo. Jordan Romano. Hold on. Romano. The Arizona Diamondbacks. Ben Lively. Jack Sawinski. Let's go. Grant Holmes rookie. Oh, let's go. Starting off strong. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Let me get the other glove now. Just so that way I can like get the stuff. Hold on. Where there it is. All right, now that's better. All right, so we got Grant Holmes. I don't know why is it that you have to always get good grip on baseball cards. All right, getting the other card at the back is going to be hard for this one. So, of course, we got Grant Holmes. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. We got Kyle Freeland. JT Realmuto from the Philadelphia Phillies. Bryce Torrenzo, or however you pronounce his name. Oh my God. And we also got Samuel Alarauchi, rookie. Ooh, this is really cool. I'm going to display this right over here. I don't know why my hands are feeling so shaky today. Over here is Riley Green. Over here is Reiroy Sasaki's Stars of MLB card. Over here is the Pittsburgh Pirates. And Jonathan Cannon. That does it for the first pack. Okay, this thing just likes to fall down a lot, like how Brett Beatty and Mark Vientos dropped the ball, of course, a lot. and just exactly which that Samuel Adelarchi Adelike card is pretty nice. All right, time for the next pack. Are you guys ready? Hold on. So that way I'm not reckless and I can get a better arm grip. Hold on. Let me shake my hand a little bit so that way I can get more of that strength in. And time for the next pack. Alright, so we got Reed Demers, Hunter Renfroe, solid. Wilson Contreras, let's go. Pretty good start. Joe Musgrove, who got Tommy John surgery, I think, this year. Yeah, he did. Connor Gillespie, rookie. Seiya Suzuki, let's go. Luis Severino, former Met. Alright. Brendan Rodgers. Randy Vasquez. Yosiver Zadalari, or however you pronounce his name. Even though I don't know those guys. Jacob Wilson. Guys, the next card is going to be really epic. Edmundo Sosa. That's a nice foil card. Nestor Cortez used to be a Yankee. I know that. Kevin Alcantara from the Chicago Cubs. Solid second pack. Hold on, let me go move this pack over there. 2 more packs remaining. Let's all get some good luck, guys. Let's just get this thing done and over with. All right, we got Trevor McDonald, rookie. Jackson Chourio, let's go. That's a good card. Spencer Algardi. George Kirby, let's go. Gavin Williams, ooh, that's a good card, let's go. Garrett Whitlock, hey, I've met that guy and I got a signed card by him, which is actually my most viral video ever. In fact, one of which I got a lot of views on Instagram and a lot of subscribers. Garrett Whitlock. Ooh, this is going to be good. Pete Alonso from the New York Mets. We just pulled the polar bear right over here. We got the polar bear Pete Alonso from the Mets. The power bat of Pete Alonso. We got Zach McKinstry. Let's go. Jordan Hicks, which he's now a Red Sox, involved in that Rafael Devers trade. Luis Peralta. Shohei Ohtani. And for the last, wait, no, this is not the last pack. I'll just also place this right over here. Rhett Lauder. And David Fry. And Landon Knack. Alright, so we got some good pulls, especially Pete Alonso and Garrett Whitlock, and also Gavin Williams. Alright, guys, so if you're all just tuning in, thank you. Hi there, Jonathan. How are you doing? So, guys, I'm officially going to do the last pack now. Everyone who's now tuning in, we're about to open up the last pack. Nice. Thank you, Jonathan. I worked really hard on this stuff. I did this for my appreciation for you guys, and now time to open up the last pack. Everyone, are you ready, guys? Are you ready? The final pack opening for today. I hope you pull. All right, something good. Thank you, Jonathan. All right, we got Duke Ellis, solid, from the New York Yankees, rookie. Trevor Story, let's go. Edward Julian. Jordan Lawyer, let's go. Junior Caminero, that's a good card. He's been on a tear this season. We got the Mets. Let's go. On the go. Here, Bredlin comes to Queens. Let's go. We got the Mets card. My favorite baseball team, even though unfortunately they got eliminated from the playoffs. Lucas Giolito. Matt Wallner. Let's go. Christian Javier. Blake Snell. Let's go. Another good card. Guys, I think I got something really good for you guys. I think I got something. We got Shohei Ohtani as a pitcher rainbow foil. Oh my god. All right, hold on. I don't really follow baseball, but this is cool watching you. Thank you, Jonathan. I worked really hard. We got a Shohei Ohtani card. Shohei Ohtani. Let's go, baby. This is really good. This is a really good card, guys. Really good. Wow. Shohei Ohtani, which he's going to probably win MVP this year. Also, we got Nolan Jones right over here. And for the final cards, also we got Royce Lewis, Stars of MLB. And we get Keter Montero, Keter Montero rookie card. And yes, this is the summary of all the cards we pulled today. We got some good pulls, and we also got some disappointing pulls. But overall, I think this was a great pull. Pack opening, especially this card is great and fantastic, which just displayed this right over here. And what an amazing pull that we had today. 2 great cards we had. Shout out to everyone who was watching today. Shout out to Jonathan who was watching. Thank you, Jonathan, for subscribing. Yeah, I have some interesting content. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, this is a recap of what I pulled today. Some of these, yes, I'll be listing on eBay because I already got a Pete Alonso Top Series 2 card. Actually, Giolito, definitely the Mets I love because that's my team. Junior Caminero, Jordan Lawyer, Edward Julian, Trevor Story, Duke Willis, Landon Kenneck, David Fry, Reed Wilder, Shohei Ohtani. We definitely got 2 Ohtanis, which a lot of Ohtani cards are selling on eBay. And let's go, we got one today. Jordan Hicks, Zach McKinstry. Definitely Pete Alonso, that polar bear from the Mets. I love Alonso. And I just wish that guy would, hopefully this offseason, he can re-sign with the New York Mets because he's really good. Garrett Whitlock, definitely, he's solid, but I like him because I once met in real life. Gavin Williams, he's good, almost no-hit my Mets. George Kirby, definitely Jackson Churio, definitely like this guy a lot. He's going to be really good and a future Hall of Famer. Trevor McDonald, Kevin Alcantara, Nestor Cortez, Amundo Sosa, and definitely Jacob Wilson were also great pulls. Even though I already have a Jacob Wilson rookie, but not the Stars of MLB version. And this was a great polling today. Thank you for... And also, everyone, happy Yom Kippur if you guys celebrate it, because today's Yom Kippur. Definitely got some great polls, especially Riley Green was the Stars of MLB version. That card is also great. Wilson Contreras, because I like him, even though catchers can tend to be inconsistent, but he's good. Jonathan Cannon, I don't know who he is. And especially Roy Sasaki, even though he's not been good this year, and he wasn't good this year, but whatever. Also, JT Realmuto was also a great pull. Shout out to that. Kyle Freeland. Grant Holmes definitely was another good pull. Jack Sawinski. This. And also, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for 500 subscribers. Like, when I started making content, I never thought I would go this far. I just started out as, like, an average person would. Then, what happened was I made a sports... I did train content for a while, then I somewhat did gaming, and then I just halted on transit content because I wasn't really getting that much viewership, and let's get it. Thank you, Big Joe, for commenting. That rainbow card was cool. Which one, the Ohtani card or that one? Yeah, I would definitely say this Ohtani card is really cool because Ohtani, he's an MVP candidate almost like every single season and all that stuff. And definitely as well, that card. And definitely Jackson Chourio card was also amazing, that pull. Then we got Jackson Chourio, considering I have his first Bowman card from 2022, which I like Jackson Chourio, even though I'm a Mets fan. And keep in mind, the Mets and Brewers do not have a rivalry, even though Alonso owns them. And I feel pretty upset about the Mets still, but next year, there's always next year that will get better. Ohtani, yeah, I got it, and it's okay if you mispronounce Ohtani. It's a hard last name to spell and pronounce sometimes, especially for me sometimes. GT Realmuto, the Riley Green card was also cool. This card, definitely, and yes, and also then I decided to make a sports edit. Got a couple of views. Got a lot of views, more than 100. I was like, shoot, I gotta make some more. I made some more. They were not the best at first, and I started making some. I recorded me on my trip to Montreal. I took a February 2024 of me going to a game. And then that somewhat got some views, and then I started making a little. Made a mini vlog of me going to the Mets home opener. Did not get a lot of views, but I just didn't really do much around that time. Did a little bit more on Instagram, but then I didn't really post content on Instagram either. And then I started doing a little bit back of more of YouTube. Hold on. I just uploaded for this morning. Thank you. Keep working up to your dreams, so be famous. Keep it up. Thank you. And then I kept on doing it, and then I made a little bit more YouTube content. Then I started doing some solid stuff. Then I kept on getting a little bit better. Then I did more green screen videos of reaction videos, which I got inspired by Frank the Tank at the time, even though nowadays I don't really watch him because I don't like his stuff nowadays because of a bunch of things. So I was like, why not I do a YouTube where I do non-explicit stuff and also be funny? So then it worked in a way. And then unexpectedly, and I did solid for a while, even though I was going to make a long video of me going to Washington, which took 3 months, because unfortunately for stuff, CapCut stuff, and then I tried editing on my Mac, and then unfortunately I lost the videos, and it was ridiculous, all that stuff. I was going to make a vlog of Baltimore, then I unfortunately lost the videos on my Mac, and then all that stuff, even though it's annoying how video editing works, but I always try, and I always try to improve and seek improvements from you guys, for you guys to watch. Like, and then last year I went to a playoff game for the Mets against the Dodgers, which they lost, but I was still happy that moment. And now I can finally earn gifts on Instagram, so huge shout out to you guys, huge shout out to my family, huge shout out to, of course, everyone who's watching, and thank you. And thank you, Big Joe, for also watching today's video, as well as this Jonathan guy. Also, you guys always make me proud every day, you all. That Mundo Sosa card is also cool, not to mention. I really like the card art, even though this year for Topps, they nailed the card art really well this year. Last year's card art, don't get me wrong, was cool, but the thing is, this year's is like really cool. Jacob Wilson card, he's good, but not too much people really buy him except for his first Bowman because he doesn't really hit bombs. And the thing is, like, but for Nick Kurtz, the thing is he hits a lot of bombs and home runs and stuff. So that's why they mostly buy Nick Kurtz. And Nick Kurtz has been performing better this season, I think, to my opinion. Also, like, yeah. May also be thinking about, yes, for sports for the rest of the year since baseball's over. There's no more games, so I don't know what's going to happen next. So I'll be definitely making reaction videos here and there and stuff. Definitely I'll be making reaction videos. And as well, I'm cheering on the Red Sox this postseason, even though I'm a Mets fan. But still, I'm cheering on the Red Sox this postseason, and I hope they win the World Series. So if you see me making videos of me saying the Yankees lose, or me getting upset as a Red Sox fan reacting to the Yankees versus Red Sox series, I'm just cheering on the Red Sox this postseason. I'm not cheering on the Yankees, even though I have a Yankee jersey, but I mostly wear Yankee jerseys when I go to games because my friends like it when I do that. Also, like, shout out to definitely a lot of people, even though it took me a while to get here. It's not easy. I'm just trying to show the highlights of the day of what I just pulled. Definitely this Jacob Wilson card was also pretty cool. Seiya Suzuki as well is also good, this this card. Connor Gilpsey, Joe Musgrove, Wilson Contreras, definitely I like that card art. Like, the thing is about Topps this year, like, what I like about the card art is, like the hand, like, right over here, it pops up. It shows that the players are actually being in the card. Like, basically, like for other years, they were, like, being picture framed in basic Photoshop, but this year, Topps nailed it really well this year. 2023 wasn't really a big fan. 2024, I liked it. But this year, they really nailed it. Like, I just like, and also they, like, showed the mini details and all that stuff. Like the hair, the mini crowd, and all that stuff. And also, like, for example, this card, Jack Sawinski's, like, good because it, like, shows, like, the dirt or the mini details and all that stuff. Thanks to advanced technology nowadays, you can get this stuff and advanced cameras besides Apple ones. Also, not to mention, Jesus Luzardo is also a good pull. So, alright, guys. Also, like, if I had to show you the card that I got signed when I once met Francisco Lindor for a video. Also, not to mention, guys, when I once went to a Mets game against the Seattle Mariners for the Shea Stadium replica game night, I met Lindor, which is one of my most viewed videos on the channel, which you can go watch later. This is the official card that I got signed by Francisco Lindor, as you can see over here, which the signature looks really nice, and it's a 2024 one, which you can see at the back as well. And also, I also got this for the Topps Series 1 Celebration Pack. I also got this Brandon Nimmo Walk It This Way card, which there's only 10 of these, and I got 6 out of 10 of these cards. And it's really cool. I also got this extra Pete Alonso card. Like, as you can see, over here is this Pete Alonso card that I pulled from the stream, and this is the secondary card that I have. So I'll be selling that extra card on eBay later for an auction, which you can guys always bid. And maybe I'll give away a Francisco Lindor card. And also, here's that wonderful Soto card of the Mets this year of Top Series 2, which I like Juan Soto a lot. He's one of my goats, and I definitely respect that wonderful Soto because he's really good. And I also try to like do my best and like entertain people and stuff. And also like Juan Soto's good. Like the Mets offense was great this year. No problems, even though they went through some stretches where the offense wasn't the best and all that stuff. I'll admit, yes, they went through some stretches where the offense wasn't a slump and all that stuff. And Soto had a better season. Alonso had a great season. Lindor had another great season, even though he dropped off compared to last year a little bit. But Lindor also had a great season. Nimmo had a fantastic season. Uh, like the Fantastic Four for this team is Lindor, Alonso, Nimmo, and Soto. They all had great years. Brett Baty definitely showed his full potential this year, having a breakout season, having a great season, in fact, in the majors. It wasn't like great, but he had a good season. Like this kid can now finally found his groove that he was in AAA. He can now he can field, and he can hit the ball, and he's a solid third baseman. I like Brett Baty. Even though last year we had Mark Vientos hitting 27 bombs and showed great flashes as a third baseman and didn't play the full year, but Brett Baty showed like Vientos to start off the year was on a terrible slump. In late April to early May, started to show some flashes. Then he just got into a slump after that and got injured as well for part of the season as well. He was on a bad slump this year, but then in August he finally got back and he was hitting red hot this August. But there's still like, and also the thing is the Mets need to also work on is like the bottom of the lineup. Like acquiring Jose Siri was a bad mistake, which we should have kept Harrison Bader because Harrison Bader had a solid season this year. Not gonna lie, and also like that's how I honestly feel, guys. And also like Harrison Bader had a good season. Harrison Bader, of course, he had a good season. He was on the Twins and also the Phillies. But Harrison Bader, like, if we kept Harrison Bader for one more season and we did not get Jose Siri, we would have probably won a game and we would have been in the playoffs already. Like, our offense was great in August. Our offense was on point this season. Like, we scored 19 runs in one game, 20 runs in one game, I think. And also, we scored more than 10 runs multiple times this season, which is pretty hard to do. Like, Alonso, of course, was great. Nimmo was great. And also, like, McNeil. Like, Jeff McFeeble had a bounce-back season, but still, he should go. We should get rid of Jeff McFeeble this all season. Definitely get rid of McFeeble. We should keep Brett Baty. We should definitely call up Carson Bench for opening day if he does well in spring training. And also, like, we should definitely re-sign Alonso. I don't know why we wouldn't, but he is good, and we should re-sign him because he's a key pillar. And I hope Edwin Diaz stays with the Mets because he's our great closer. He had the bounce-back season. Sean Manaea got hurt at the start of the season, and then he had the slumpy second half. Frankie Montes was definitely a bad signing. Keeping Paul Blackburn was another big mistake by this team. We should have cut him in spring training or DFA'd him. Either or. What else? Francisco Alvarez got hurt to begin the year. Was doing solid in May a little bit, but then he got in a little bit of a slump in June and stuff, and then he was sent down. And then when we recalled him up and then, as I was saying, when we recalled up Francisco Alvarez in July, he was back and being great on this team. Like, Francisco Alvarez, if he was there for the whole year, we would have been amazing. So this caps it off for the stream. Thank you everyone for watching today's video. Let's go Mets. Let's go Islanders. Let's go Giants. Ride the wagon. Have a great day. Happy Yom Kippur. Have a great October, and hopefully the Red Sox can do well. See you guys next video, and thank you for watching the stream. Goodbye.